Be here at 11 for the live Powerball drawing, only on WRAL.
For more than 25 years, the smartest 30 minutes on television. From the campus of Wake Tech Community College, get your crania in gear. It's time to play Brain Game.
Competing today are Enloe Magnet High School and Apex Friendship High School. Fist bump. Oh, good one. Good fist bumps there. All right. Way to go, you guys. Excellent extension. That's cool. All right. Well, hello and welcome to Brain Game, everyone. I'm your host, Mark Roberts. Thank you so much for joining us here at Wake Tech's Scott Northern Wake campus. Let us meet the players and get this whole thing started here. All right, first up, from Apex Friendship High School, we have Ori, James, and Will. That is Apex Friendship, everyone. And from Enloe Magnet High School in Raleigh, we have Pracheth, Samson, and Omkar. That is Enloe Magnet High School. Remember, in Brain Game, each team will have first crack at 3 questions from each category. Correct answers in Brain Game earn you 20 points. Get it wrong, we take 20 away. If a team can't answer a question, they can pass, so the other team should always be ready with a response. Our teams look extremely ready to go over there, so let's get this edition of Brain Game underway, everyone. Our first category is pop-up culture. Today, it's a musical edition. The topic, numbered albums. Each question will include clues about artists and groups who've released albums with numbers as the title. Each correct answer will be the name of the singer or the group. All right, we're going to begin numbered albums. Pop-up culture with Apex Friendship. This rock band had several numbered albums, but their biggest were 1984, 5150, and OU812. They're named for their late but very famous guitarist.
Our team's answer is Van Halen.
Van Halen is correct. Staying with Apex Friendship, all of this artist's albums are titled for her age at their release. Her biggest were 21 and 25.
Our team's answer is Adele.
Adele is right. And last pop-up culture for Apex Friendship, her transition from country to pop was exemplified on her album titled 1989, which she re-released in 2023.
Our team's answer is Taylor Swift.
Very good, that is correct, and we will do that without mentioning Kelsey at all on that one. Okay, all right, let's go over to Enloe now for your pop-up culture. This Canadian progressive rock band's breakout record was 1976's 2112. That success allowed for future songs like Tom Sawyer and The Spirit of Radio.
Pass.
Goes over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is Rush.
Rush is correct. I wore that record out. All right, staying with Enloe now. His 1999 LP contains his biggest hit to date, the title track, and also Little Red Corvette. The follow-up, Purple Rain, was an even bigger smash.
Our team's answer is Prince.
Prince is correct. And one more pop-up culture for Enloe. Run the World, Girls was the big single from her 4th album, 4.
Our team's answer is Pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is Pass.
The answer there is Beyonce, and you got to say that with attitude when you say that, don't you? All right. Good job, teams. I am crazy in love with the start of this game. Let's get on to our next category if we can. For today's edition of Headliners, we're jumping from the courtroom to the campaign trail with some international stops along the way. Each team will start with a visual question. Let's kick off Headliners with Apex Friendship. She was censured by the U.S. House of Representatives for calling for the destruction of the state of Israel. Name her.
Our team's answer is Pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is Rashida Tlaib.
Rashida Tlaib is correct. Now we're back with Apex on Headliners. Volcanic eruptions in October and November have created new islands off the coast of Iwo Jima. In what country?
Our team's answer is Japan.
Japan is the one. And last Headliners for Apex Friendship. It's nothing to laugh at. In late 2023, the UK banned the recreational use of what gas, also known as laughing gas?
Our team's answer is Pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is Pass.
Answer there is nitrous oxide. All right, we will now do Headliners with Enloe. After the passing of Dianne Feinstein, what union organizer was appointed to the open Senate seat there?
Our team's answer is Pass.
Goes over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is Pass.
That person is LaFonza Butler right there, taking over for Dianne Feinstein. All right, let's stay with Enloe and stay with headliners. In November, a U.S. Air Force drone was shot down by Houthi rebels in what country?
I defer to Pratchett.
Our answer is Yemen.
That is correct. And last headliners for Enloe. The Colombian Environmental Ministry recently announced plans to sterilize over 10% of the feral descendants of what animals imported by drug lord Pablo Escobar? Nothing like feral descendants.
I defer to Omkar.
Our team's answer is hippos.
Hippos is correct, and good deferring over there. All right, both teams are hungry for points early. Let's see if you can keep it up as we jump back in time for our next category, Across America. Today we're looking at the history of U.S. battlefields. From the Revolutionary War to World War II, listen carefully to make sure you're giving the correct information to earn points. All right, we're going to do Across America U.S. battlefields with Apex Friendship first. In what Pennsylvania town will you find the northernmost national military park devoted to the Civil War?
Our team's answer is Gettysburg.
Gettysburg is right. Staying with Apex Friendship, name the Revolutionary War national battlefield in South Carolina that sounds like it's associated with a dairy farm.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Cow pens, the answer we're looking for. Now, last Across America for Apex Friendship. In what southern state will you find Horseshoe Bend, the site of the only national military park devoted to the Creek War?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is Texas.
Incorrect. The answer we're looking for there is Alabama. Now, let's do Across America U.S. battlefields with Enloe. On what Alaskan island chain will you find a World War II national monument?
I defer to Pratchett.
The Aleutian Islands.
The Aleutian Islands is correct. That's a good place to defer to there. All right, we're staying with Enloe and Across America. The Little Bighorn National Monument is located in what western state?
Our team's answer is Missouri.
That is incorrect. Apex, would you like to try?
Our team's answer is South Dakota.
Also incorrect, Montana, the answer we're looking for. All right, let's round out Across America with Enloe. In Pennsylvania, you will find a park that commemorates what French and Indian War battle in which George Washington captured a fort that the British needed.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is Fort Necessity. Well, players, great job. We're 18 questions into the game, still a lot more ground to cover. Coming up, OMG. It's an ONG version of Word Power plus Arts and Lit. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. After that first round of play, we have Apex Friendship High School with 100 points, and Enloe Magnet High School has 60. Players, you're getting a head start at filling in the blanks today. For Word Power today, we're looking for words that end in ONG, like wrong. We'll give you the question and the letters ONG. You don't have to spell the word, just say it, but make sure you're pronouncing it correctly. You can always defer to a teammate if you're not sure. That's been working out well so far. All right. Word Power, words ending with ONG. We're going to start with Apex Friendship. This 8-letter word could be an annoying follower or a yummy chocolate and peanut butter cookie.
Our team's answer is ding dong.
That is incorrect. Enloe, do you want to try?
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is tag along. All right, staying with Apex Friendship for Word Power. It's not a large wet symbol, but a 6-letter word that is an Eastern Hemisphere relative of the manatee.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is dugong, right there. Okay, let's round out Word Power with Apex Friendship. This is a 9-letter word for an Australian oxbow lake or a clothing store specializing in beach-going fashion.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Billabong, the answer we're looking for. All right, let's try Word Power with Enloe. This 7-letter word could be a description of a Persian cat, but it's a unit of measurement equal to 1/8 of a mile.
Our team's answer is furlong.
That's correct. Let's stay with Enloe. This 9-letter word is a Southeast Asian mammal that is also known as the bear cat. Fun fact, they smell like popcorn.
Our team's answer is pass.
Would Apex like to take a shot at that?
Our team's answer is pass.
Binturang. That is a binturang. And last word power for Enloe. This 6-letter word is borrowed from the languages of Malaysia and Indonesia, where it is a long length of fabric worn wrapped around the waist.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
The answer to that is sarong. Sarong does not go with the men's suit at all, let me tell you. All right, well, good job, teams, avoiding any gong show type answers in that one. Let's go on to the next category now. Arts and literature. Players today, it's a colorful edition with artists known for their splashes of color to colorful characters. Make sure to work together. Each team begins with a visual clue. And we're starting off Arts and Lit with Apex Friendship. This is White Horse Gazelle, an 1881 painting by what artist, better known for his posters of the Moulin Rouge?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Toulouse-Lautrec. Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec is the answer there. Okay, back with Apex Friendship for Arts and Lit. He was the U.S. ambassador to Spain in the 1840s, but he's most well known for being the author of Rip Van Winkle and The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Name him.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Washington Irving, the classic dude there. And last Arts and Lit for Apex Friendship. She is the protagonist of half a dozen children's novels set on Prince Edward Island by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Who is this character with a colorful roof? It's good to have a colorful roof.
Anne of Green Gables.
That is correct. All right, now we're doing Arts and Lit with Enloe. This is Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands, as represented by what pop artist in his 1985 Reigning Queens series?
I defer to Pritchett.
Andy Warhol.
That is correct. Andy Warhol is the guy. Now, we're staying with Enloe for Arts and Lit. She wrote over 1,000 poems, many on death and immortality. Almost all of her poems were published after her death. Who is this Belle of Amherst?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Emily Dickinson, the person we're looking for. And last Arts and Lit for Enloe. He sells his soul so that he may not age, but a picture of him will. Who was this colorful creation of Oscar Wilde?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Dorian Gray is who we're looking for there. All right, just 18 questions away now from the finals, everybody. Next, we're playing a Gilded Age edition of Name Game. Then we're crunching numbers and covering science. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. It can't get any closer than this. After that round of play, Apex Friendship High School has 100, and also Enloe has 100. So that is a tie. It can't get any closer than that. We have a substitute in the game now for Apex Friendship. Everyone, please welcome Sid to the game. Sid is now in there for Apex. All right. Good strong wave from Sid, looking good there. All right. Let's get back to the action now with the next category, which is Name Game. Players, today we're covering America's Gilded Age. Each correct answer will be the name of a U.S. robber baron. They might be long dead, but their names are living on. All right, we're going to start Name Game Robber Barons with Apex Friendship, everyone. Here we go, Apex Friendship. This man sold the company that became U.S. Steel. He used his wealth to build libraries and a namesake university and concert hall.
Our team's answer is Carnegie.
That is correct. Staying with Apex Friendship, this banker helped create Western Union, DuPont, and GM. His name lives on in a financial services company that merged with Chase Manhattan Bank.
Our team's answer is Morgan.
JP Morgan is correct. And last Name Game for Apex Friendship, he founded American Tobacco and is the namesake of your local power company and a famous Triangle University.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is Duke.
That's right, James Buchanan Duke, and all kinds of good buildings over there now. Let's stay with Enloe for more name game here. He started as an opium smuggler, but made most of his money in furs. Once the richest man in America, he supported the New York Public Library.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Looking for John Jacob Astor for that one. Okay, question 2 in name game goes back to Enloe. He's the founder of Standard Oil and developed the University of Chicago.
I defer to Omkar.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller is right. And last name game for Enloe. His nickname, the Commodore, was a joke about his business ferrying people in New York. The Commodores is also the mascot of the Tennessee University that bears his name today.
Our team's answer is Vanderbilt.
Cornelius Vanderbilt is correct. Well, it takes practice to get to Carnegie Hall, but it'll take pencils and scratch paper to do well in crunching numbers today. Players, you now have twice as much time to answer your questions. If you're still stumped, then you can always pass to the other team and let them have a crack at it. So students, pay attention. All right, here we go with crunching numbers, starting with Apex Friendship. If a line has a slope of 3 and passes through the point 213, what is the line's y-intercept?
Our team's answer is 7.
7 is correct. Staying with Apex Friendship, what is the solution of the equation absolute value of 2x plus 9 equals the absolute value of 2x plus 11?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is -5.
-5 is correct. All right, final crunching numbers for Apex Friendship. In the equation, 100 minus 20 equals 80. Which number is the subtrahend?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is 20. But, of course, that was right on the card. But anyway, all right. Now, going over to Enloe for your crunching numbers. When a fair coin is tossed 4 times, what is the probability of flipping heads on the first 2 tosses and then tails on the second 2 tosses?
Our team's answer is 1/16.
That's correct. Staying with Enloe. In circle O, the measure of arc AB is 50 degrees. What is the measure of angle ACB? Need something over there, Enloe.
Our team's answer is 25.
25 is correct. All right. And then our last crunching numbers question for Enloe. In the binary number system, all odd numbers will end in what digit?
Our team's answer is 1.
1 is correct. All right. We are down now to just 6 more questions before the finals. It's time for rocket science. Players were covering physics, biology, and astronomy today. Remember to work together. Each team will start with a visual question, and we kick off rocket science over with Apex Friendship. What relationship exists between voltage, current, and resistance? It's named for the German whose name is the unit of resistance.
Our team's answer is ohm.
That is correct. All right, staying with Apex Friendship. One gamete is known by this term since it contains half the number of chromosomes required. Need something over there, Apex?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is haploid.
Haploid is right. And last rocket science for Apex Friendship. The James Webb Space Telescope observes primarily in what part of the electromagnetic spectrum?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Enloe.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is infrared. Now, we're doing rocket science. Over with Enloe. Dragonfly is a quadcopter drone planned to be launched in 2026 and will arrive at what cloud-shrouded moon in 2034?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Titan is the answer we're looking for. Now, back to Enloe. It's a community college in Rutherford County, as well as half of the Carnot cycle. What is this term for constant temperature?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Isothermal, the answer we're looking for. And let's close out rocket science with Enloe. They are often shown as the central branch of phylogenetic tree. What are these organisms? The third domain along with bacteria and eukaryotes.
I defer to Omkar.
Prokaryotes.
That is incorrect. Apex.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is archaea. All right, great job, team. There's only one question left. We're heading to the finals where our teams will be globetrotting across the pond and to see how well they know Europe. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. Hope you're playing along on your TV or your favorite device at home. If you want more information about the smartest 30 minutes on television, go to WRAL.com, type the search words Brain Game for the season schedule, final scores, and to watch past episodes. Our regular round of play ended with Apex Friendship at 180 points and Enloe Magnet at 240. Up to 200 points are now on the table, and it all comes down to our game's final question. Each team determine how much to risk on globetrotting during the commercial break. Teams, here is your all-important final question. The second largest city in South Korea. It is known as the movie destination of a zombie train. What city was protected by a UN perimeter in the Korean War? Stay tuned. The final answer and the final scores when Brain Game returns. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. The teams are locked in with their final answers to the final question, which is the second largest city in South Korea. It is known as the movie destination of a zombie train. What city was protected by a UN perimeter in the Korean War? Let's go to our teams. Apex Friendship, please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is Busan.
That was correct. You risked 180 points. That brings your game total to 360. It all comes down to Enloe Magnet now. Please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is Busan.
That was correct. You risked 121 points. And that brings your final total is 361. So with that final score of 361, Enloe Magnet is today's Brain Game winner. How about that? Man, that was close. All right. Well, congratulations to Enloe Magnet pulling that one out. Please join us next week as Smithfield Selma Senior High takes on Jordan Matthews High. Thank you so much for watching Brain Game, everyone. The smartest 30 minutes on TV.